come out here to see one animal, this guy, this girl, and then all these guys come by. They got to see what's going on.
Even Dinky.
Ultimately, they think there's some food involved, I think, but they're good guys, good girls. Yeah. So I put the turkeys in with the pigs to make more room where I had the turkeys for other pigs. Here's the turkeys right here. They're doing fine. They've been in there a week. The pigs were extremely curious in the beginning and sniffed at them and pushed them around and even bit their tail feathers. But for the most part, they have coexisted peacefully. Here's pigs. But my one issue was when I fed them. So the pigs will want to eat whatever food's in their pen, which includes turkey food. And the turkeys were fed on these fence hangers. Hey, as you can see right here, this is how I'm watering them now with these things right here. But that's what I also feed them in. Up further on the fence. But the pigs would smell that food and root up on those feeders and spill out the food to eat it. So I had to come up with a solution. So I'm going to show you what that solution is here in just a second. So a case in point, I have to feed the pigs right there first and then feed the turkeys who are going to follow me, because the pigs would ultimately come and bully them away from their food area and try to get some scraps or try to get to their food. But what I've done is retrofit the feeders a little bit so that I can put them on the other side of the fence and have the turkeys stick their head through the fence to eat out of them so the pigs can't get to them. And it looks something like this. This would normally hang down so the turkeys couldn't get into it. So I put this on here to hold it up so they can stick their head in and get to the food in there. And it seems to be doing a really good job. I'll show you how it works. So they would normally just sit, these right here would just sit and lean down, and the animal would come to this side and eat out of it. But I tried to make it so they could eat from the other side of the fence. So for the most part, the pigs can't access that, and the turkeys can, and that's the whole purpose. The pigs will come by, see how they spill some? The pigs will come by and try to eat up those crumbs, but the turkeys do get their fill of food, and that was the whole purpose. The pigs weren't letting them eat before. So now, hey, it's a solution, it works. What I had to do is just drill a hole right here, put in a little hook, chain it up to the fence, pull it up as high as I wanted to get that angle, and we're good to go. So, just thought you'd like to see the solution that I came up with. The piglets are close to 2 months old, and when I feed mama, they are like, you know what, I want some of that. So they gather around, and Mama, see, Mama doesn't like it. She wants that food all to herself. So that means that I have to provide them supplementary food for them. I have to give them. she's biting them away. So I put up a couple of feed bowls in their barrier here, behind their barrier, so Mom can't get to it. So I'm going to feed them now and let you see if they eat some of their food. Now they're all distracted going around Mama's food right now, so I'm going to go grab one, put it in here, and hopefully the others will follow. It might be a lot of squealing. I've used this fishing net to catch all kind of animals around here. Chickens, goats, guineas. Now I got to use it to catch little pigs. Okay, finally got them all over here. It's a lot harder when they're a little bit bigger. Tell you what, they are fast and they're already strong. And man, they put up a fight. But I did it. The pigs lost, I won. It seems like always, the grass is always greener. She's been trying to get to the weeds on the other side of the fence all morning. That is actually where lavender is. So lavender will probably try to get through to her weeds. It's just non-ending. You know what's kind of cool is the pig's natural instinct to create a wallow, and how it retains moisture. I mean, here is their pen. It's all dry, but they've decided in this area to create a wallow, and it's wet. It is really wet when it rains, and it stays wet for a long time after, and they wallow in it. You can see all the mud on her right now. They lay in it all day, but I don't know, I've seen them do it, but I don't know if this is how they maintain it, but I know they urinate in it. Maybe that's how they keep it wet all the time. I don't know. I do know that with the addition of these extra pigs, that I do notice a bit of a smell sometimes. And I don't know if it's them, you know, all peeing in that one spot or not. I don't know. But it's just funny how they make one. They know they need one, and it works. I've tried to make an artificial one over here, the little guy. I keep it full of water, but they hardly ever use it. And they use what they make. Interesting, isn't it? Well, it's been several years since this bowl right here has been the pig's water bowl. And I think it has seen its last days as a water bowl. Because, not just that the handle's broken, but there's a crack in it now, right there. So I'm going to replace it with another one. I originally had it tied to a rope so I could go in there and get it if they moved it. But I just use the cane now. So I don't need that rope on it, so I'm just going to put that water bowl on there. And the reason I kept it on this pallet was to keep them from flipping it over and making a mud bath. They do sometimes do it right here, but for the most part they just drink out of it and don't try to flip it when it's up there. That's why I keep it up there, to keep it out of the mud. So I'm going to replace that bowl right now. Well, that's kind of frustrating. I went into the barn to get a bowl and I don't have any more left. So that'll still hold some water, not full, but it'll hold it. And I will go get another bowl. It's very convenient that these bowls have handles on them. I have other bowls without, but those handles come in handy when you want to grab them or get them with a cane, a hook across the fence. So I recommend getting those. They help out a lot. So, what do you want, chick? My goodness. You guys want some scratch? Fine, I'll get you some scratch. I spread around scratch in the pile of straw out there. So one, so the chickens will spread it out, break it up. But two, because the goats will eat anything that the chickens eat. So I wanted it for the chickens. So I put it in the straw so that the goats couldn't find it very well. I spread it out all over the place. You know, it's just little pieces all over the place. And the goats were like, I can't find this. But they got smart to it and just wait till the chickens scratch around, open it up for them, and then they go out there and they eat the scratch too. So, doggone it. Goats, well, all animals, but goats are tenacious and stubborn, man. They will find ways to do things. It'll just amaze you. So far so good. That wallow drain that I fixed seems to be working. Now the pigs haven't been over here since then because I put them in the other pen. So we'll see when they come back if Paw Paw ruins it. I'll tell you what. Pigs are little rhinoceri. I don't know if that's plural or not. Rhinoceroses. They are super strong and they just don't know their own strength and they will bully their way through anything. So if they want to move those blocks or find their way to it or dig down to them, I'm sure they will, but we'll see if they're smart enough to do that. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to continue being a part of all the adventures and stories that happen on Rubber Soul Farm. I hope we can spend more time together on the farm, but until then, enjoy your animals and take care of yourselves.